So welcome back to my weekly Velux series. We're at Velux 7 now, and the topic today is hitting the ceiling. Um, First of all, I want to go with the daily planner because it's self-explanatory. I started the week with the 97, a new record of mine, and then it dropped lower, and Monday was where I was hitting a ceiling and pushed through it, but then I had a down trajectory of not doing that much work, but I have something really beautiful happened because even though I hit my floor, it was higher than ever before. Like I did like nothing on those days, but I still did 2 to 3 hours of work, but felt like really nothing. And I know 2 years ago, working 3 hours a day was like the best thing ever, and now it's nothing. So then at the end I got 267 points in total, and I want to push again next week. Yeah, what was the incident? What happened? I was on a run on my now Monday. I was working the whole day long, had 8 hours of in-depth work, and then I did my typical workout and was on a run. And while running, it was pretty funny. I had those thoughts, and you did so much work, but that's not enough. You need to do more. So like I wasn't at the ceiling, but at the same time I knew, and I did so much today. It's really good, and so I still have to believe a bit that 8 hours a day is really good. But at the same time, I already had those thoughts of no, that's not enough. You need to do more. And what they then did is I finished critical thinking. I finished my emotional protocol, where I want to destroy patterns like hitting the ceiling and then you have a down trajectory. That's a pattern that you just unconsciously do. And what I found out is that when I hit the ceiling, I want to deny the thoughts and emotions I have, like the emotion that I feel. I also feel very proud of myself, and that often starts a down trajectory. So a feeling of pride, and this was this exact one on Monday where I felt proud, and then I had this down trajectory. But on the run, I also had the thoughts of I feel tired and exhausted, and this feeling of being proud, and I just denied those emotions and thoughts. And at the end, um, in the evening, I still did another hour of work, so I got to 9 hours, and I just pushed through the ceiling because it denied the thoughts and the emotions I felt, and started to lift up my floor. And that was the incident that happened, and the rest of the week was so la la, so a bit of work, not that much. I made some progress. Say, jump to the weekly goals. I finished critical thinking. I didn't backtest, and I didn't really did study my notes. What I did is I actually watched some videos of my mentor ICT and did notes about that and changed my trading approach. I did tape reading sessions, and I've learned a lot about the market and changed my paradigm, how I want to approach the market. So this was really successful. And to rewatch, I don't I did it, but I haven't finished my next self-transcendence workbook version 1.1, so 5 out of 10 that I have to do still next week. So it's an okay week, and I would say we set the goals for next week. So we start with tape reading, 3 days again. It's the most important feeler action. The next thing is finish Session Sense Workbook. Then study notes and backtest again. I want to finish the week I've started. Study notes, backtest, 4 days, and when I finish that, I'm finished with my current trading, learning, the recap I did, and one video. I want to continue to learn. My Mentor ICT has a 2024 mentorship, and I've already started it, and I just did a recap the last 2 weeks of recapping what I've learned, so it really sticks in my head, and I apply it to the chart because that's where you learn it. You learn it and then you apply it. And I try to do 1 video, maybe I even can do 2 videos, but that's what my weekly goals are. So tape reading, the most important feeder action, then finish Session Sense Workbook, study notes and backtest to finish my recap, and then I continue the learning phase of my current trading journey. So that's it for this week, and I can't wait to see you the next one. Then God bless you.